Long ago, in a land where the earth touched the sky and rivers whispered secrets to the mountains, there was a place known only in hushed voices. The market at the edge of the world. This market did not appear every day. It came once every 7 years, rising from the mist at dawn, glowing as if it were built from starlight and moon dust. They said you could find anything there. Gold from the underworld, water that healed every wound, cloth woven from the breath of spirits, and even dreams bottled in clay jars. But there was one rule, a rule older than time itself. You must never take more than you need. One year, a young woman named Efua heard the call of the market. Her family was poor, her mother ill, and her siblings hungry. She set out at sunrise, guided by the sound of drums that echoed from nowhere, yet everywhere. When Efua reached the market, her eyes widened. Traders with eyes like stars and voices like thunder called out their wares. Beasts that spoke in human tongues carried baskets of fruit that never spoiled. Spirits in robes of fire offered wisdom in exchange for songs. At the center stood a great woman, taller than the tallest tree, her skin glowing like molten bronze. She was the keeper of the market. Her gaze pierced Efua's soul as she said, "Child, take only what you need and no more." Efua's heart was heavy with her family's suffering. She gathered healing herbs for her mother, grain that would never run out for her siblings, and a single golden bangle, enough to buy a roof for her home. She thanked the spirits and turned to leave. But as Efua walked away, greed whispered in her ear. She saw a stall selling jars of bottled dreams, dreams of kings, queens, and endless riches. If I take just one more, she thought, my family will never know hunger or pain again. Her hands trembled as she reached for the jar. The moment her fingers touched it, the market fell silent. The ground shook. The keeper's voice roared like thunder. "You have broken the rule." The stalls vanished. The traders dissolved into smoke. The drums turned into wails. Efua found herself standing at the edge of a cliff, the jar of dreams heavy in her hand. The keeper appeared before her, eyes filled with sorrow. "Greed is a hunger that can never be fed. Because you took more than you need, this market shall never appear again in your lifetime. And you, child, will carry the weight of those dreams, yet never live them." Efua dropped the jar and it shattered. The dreams within escaped, flying into the winds, never to be caught again. From that day, Efua lived with enough to survive, but never more. She often told her children and grandchildren about the market at the edge of the world. Some believed her. Others thought it was only a story. But every 7 years, when the mist rolled over the mountains and the wind carried the faint sound of drums, travelers swore they could still see a faint glow at the horizon. A market waiting, watching, and testing the hearts of those who found it. And so, the market at the edge of the world teaches us. Greed can make even the brightest blessings fade into dust. Thank you for listening to this tale. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share so more people can join us for the next African story. Which African story should I tell next? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Your idea might be the next story on this channel. Until then, remember, every story carries a lesson and every lesson carries a story.